Hello everyone and welcome to your channel, Your Path from Business to DMD. My name is Dr. Jasmine and as promised we are going to talk today about how to apply for a residency program. In our last video we spoke about what are your other options um, to, to come to the United States and practice clinical dentistry as a foreign trained dentist, and as a sequence of that video we are going to talk today about how to apply for residency programs. So come on, let's begin. So the first thing, where do you go? The website for this is called ADEA PASS program. So this is a website, www.adea.org/pass. When you go to the website, it's one of the best websites I think which has been made. It's very clean, it's very clear, the instructions are very specific, they are up to date, and I do have a few steps for you, uh, which will help you in completing the ADEA application. So here's the list of residency programs. As I mentioned in my last video, please make sure that the program that you're applying for is approved by CODA. It should be an accredited program if you are looking um, to work as a limited licensed dentist, or if you're looking to practice in certain states which let you practice clinical dentistry without going to, through the DMD or DDS route. So please make sure that the program is CODA recognized. That is extremely important. The most important thing, which should be your take-home message from this video, is when you're applying for a residency program on the PASS website, please make sure it is CODA accredited. So the application cycle began about a couple of months ago. The application opened May 14th and it closes February 8, 2021. So you still have those 6 months to apply if you decide to. The first program deadline is August 1st. The application fee is $195 for the first and then $89 for each additional designation. The good thing with PASS application is that it's one application, and then of course you have additional supplemental applications or specific materials which certain programs request. So what do you need for the application? And this is as is from the ADEA website. So first thing is prepare your resume, prepare your CV. I have a video which I've created specifically which highlights the differences between a resume and a CV. Please write your essay very thoroughly. Please read it over and over again so there are no grammatical mistakes. And in the same video where I speak about resume and CV, I also talk about what should be included in your professional statement and how you can make your professional statement very unique. So please make sure you go and visit that video. When you go to the ADEA PASS search engine, you will see a list of programs. And there are a lot of programs you can choose from. You have endodontics, perio, ortho, orofacial pain, TMJ. I know we had an oral surgeon who sent me a comment saying that I'm an oral surgeon and I'm interested in certain programs. So please go research the oral surgery programs. They also have programs on orofacial pain. I know one of them is UNC Chapel Hill. That was a program which was in the process of getting accredited. I don't know is it accredited yet, but please make sure that it is a recognized program. Once that's done, you will need EC evaluation, of course, of your transcript. You will need professional evaluation forms. Now, one thing I would suggest you of the professional evaluation form, and this is a common thing which I have seen on a lot of recommendations. So at the recommendation letter is fantastic, but at the bottom, there's a standard line which I've seen, especially letters coming from certain countries, which says, I have no hesitation in recommending this candidate. Um, I feel I have no hesitation. That is not a positive word. It should be like I'm confident in recommending this candidate, or it is my pleasure to recommend this candidate. So please make sure that when your professors are writing a recommendation letter, I know we are not allowed to see the recommendation letter because you know, it either comes in a sealed envelope or the professors are sent an email and they have to fill the recommendation letter on the email. and then send it to ADEA pass. But please make sure you talk to your professors and make sure that when you're getting recommendation letters from your professors, they do highlight your strengths. The other most important thing is what exams to take. So if you go to the website, it will tell you program specific requirements. Some programs require a national board part one, some require both part one and part two. And I think beginning October, we have the new INPDE. Some schools prefer that you take the ADAT exam, which is the Advanced Dental Admission Test. Some schools do require a GRE, and of course, TOEFL is mandatory for all programs. So I will have a video for preparation for GRE and TOEFL because I did take both the exams and feel as dentists sometimes the math part on the GRE is a little difficult for us than engineers or people who are MBAs, but we will talk about that later. So this is a perfect screenshot which actually gives you all the details that you need. Um, so this is kind of your mini checklist that you need before filling out the pass application. So as I mentioned, there is the main application, there is a supplemental application, and then there are program materials section of the application. So please make sure that you thoroughly fill out every single detail on the application. Remember one thing, a complete application is the key to success. The more complete or comprehensive the application is, the better are your chances to get to an interview. So again, a checklist, you need a personal statement, you need a resume, you need reference letters, you need official transcripts, and uh, there are two different kinds of evaluation. One is an institutional evaluation, which comes from your school, and 3 to 5 professional evaluations. What I feel, and I've spoken to a lot of friends of mine and colleagues and seniors and mentors who went through this application cycle of PASS, when I asked them what were how did you choose your professional references? So, one of them comes from the dean, and they said what they chose in professional references was either a professor who knew them really well, or a colleague who knew them well, or the supervisor of a hospital they were working in. And I actually know at least one person who had a you know, reference professional evaluation from a patient, which is a great thing to have. But I think if you're getting a professional evaluation from uh, patients, that should be something, which should not be your top three choice. Not that there's a problem with that, but I feel when it says, you are applying for a residency program. So I think what the school is looking for is, are you a right fit for their program? Are you a person who's going to add value to their programs? Why should they choose you over the other 400 applicants for that program? So I feel references should be genuine, yet they should be very powerful. So here are the 3 most important links. So even if you don't listen to anything on the video, this is the most important part. This is the first link, takes you to the ADEA PASS application page. The second link tells you about the application preparation, and everything that I've spoken in the last 8 minutes is on this list. And the most beautiful thing is the interview calendars. So I'll paste these links in the description below, so please feel free to click on them. When you click on the interview calendar, it's an Excel sheet, and it has a list of all the schools with the details, who the program director is. And I think that's one good thing about ADEA Pass is you know who the program director is, you know what program you are getting into. And that actually helps in the selection of the program. And we will have a separate video about residency program selection because that's an entirely different topic by itself. But I think one good thing which I saw in this interview calendar was you know the program director's name, you know what are their topic of interest, and if that is something that chimes with what your research is in, or something that interests you, then you know, okay, that is the program I really want to apply. And then if there is some research topic which you feel that, okay, it interests you, but it may not be your top three, then you know that is a program which you can put, later, or it could be number five, six, seven on your list and not the top five. So please make sure you click on this link. This is all on the ADEA website, and it's amazing. It tells you a lot of details. So how to contact ADEA? They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and this is their phone number and an email to send a response, any correspondence to them. One thing that I liked about ADEA, is if you contact them, if you call them, mostly they will have answers. If the person who's answering the phone call does not have an answer, uh, they will tell you, is there a number you can call them? Or if you send them an email, they will get back to you within 3 or 4 business days. So ADEA is your way of, ADEA Pass is the way for you, the route which you can choose if you decide that a DMD DDS is, not the route you want to take. So that brings to our end of this particular video. If you have any questions, any concerns, any particular topics you want me to address, anything that you want to know, anything that you want me to improve on this channel, please feel free to write your questions, put your concerns in the comments below, and I promise to answer them soon. As I said, I try to put in a few videos every Sunday, and I try to address as many um, comments that you have and create videos about it. So that brings us to what's going to be our next topic: how to select a residency program. So this, we spoke about limited dental license in our last video, which states let you practice with a limited dental license. Today's video was about ADEA Pass and how to, your application. But the next question is how to select a residency program. Because when you click on the link and go to the ADEA Pass website, you will see there are a lot of choices on the residency program. And I'm sure you guys will have lots and lots and lots of concerns and questions as to how to select a program. What factors should you consider? So please feel free to share me your comments and what you would like to know. And in the meantime, I will create this video of how to select a residency program. Take care, study hard, stay safe, stay healthy, and good luck. Thank you.